since the beginning, when I started going to school at FGCU, my idea was always I want to open my own business. I want to do my own thing, right? So I took classes. I went to school. She was going to school for marketing. I went to school for business management. That was my major. And the idea was that once, I was able to graduate, I was literally going to be able to start my business, which it wasn't the case, but at least I had that drive. I wanted to do it. That was my passion, and that's the one thing that I think was helping me through the process. And what I remember was the last class at FGCU. I think the last semester or the last year, I believe it was like two classes, was entrepreneurship. And that class was just like a game changer for me, because it really gave me the confidence to know that, I could, eventually open my own business. I was able to learn, like you said, I started from scratch. So I was able to learn, how do you begin the process? You have an idea, but then how do you make that idea, feasible? How can you make the numbers work? How do you get to the numbers? What kind of marketing do you have to do? What kind of target market? What kind of target you're going to go after? So all those things that you don't really realize that the business owners go through, I was able to kind of go through that last year in school and put in practice through a competition that they did. And that kind of made me fall in love even more with the idea of opening my own business. I just didn't have any capital, or I didn't have any investment. So what I did ended up doing was working for a consulting firm for a few years, and that actually taught me a lot too. Mm-hmm. But the way we started on Joe was literally one of the years after I graduated, I took Ashley down to Brazil for a trip, just a vacation. Mm-hmm. And she saw the women dressing to the way they were dressing to the gym, working out in the streets, and it was just so, to her, I was used to that, but to her it was just so different than in the US. The women were dressing so I would say like colorful and bright colors and bright prints, vibrant. So to her, that was like, wow, I don't see that in the US at all. And literally 8 years ago, it was hard to see. I remember going to the gym in the US and seeing a lot of black and gray and white, neutral colors. And when she said that was so different, I don't know. I just thought maybe this could be something, right? Maybe like bringing some of that Brazilian vibe to it, that vibrancy and the happiness in the prints and the colors. Maybe there is a niche and there is a market for that in the US, and that's kind of how Dana Joe started.